Okay. So, what was it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was gonna talk about movie recaps or TV show or anime recaps because at one point they were just kind of everywhere, and now they're kind of minimal. But they're beginning to become more relevant to me due to the fact that I keep getting stuff like this, and I can't stand to watch much of it. Well, some. There are ways you can make some good, but there's a lot of lazy, or just plain bad. There isn't much they offer, but I'll give some examples of free or to show you that a lot of these channels are just the same thing, but they're places where they benefit somehow. You'll see when we get there.
When the light hit, it screamed and lunged, trapped by the chains. Renee fell back, watching it thrash and cry out. Then it was invasion. The series has several storylines running in parallel. They do not overlap with each other, so I will tell you about them separately.
Their stats. One of the students is disappointed to learn that he isn't the hero, but Chamberlain mentions that his starting stats are above average, so he can still go down in history by helping the hero. All the students check their stats, and Akira realizes that he's been classified as an assassin, but Nanase thinks it suits him, since their classmates don't even know he's in their class. A boy named Sato.
Could you tell if there was any difference between any of these recaps? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, yeah. I could see the difference. The difference was they used different voices. Is that all? Well. They also use different media, but all seem to be. They're not the same though. Yeah, the monotone voice and the saying what's basically happening in the plot, and I'm not really doing much else. But there's differences. Yeah, there sure are. Let's look at someone else.
I made it back from hell in one piece! Frick you, Satan! Welcome to the bizarre land of food hentai. I had to sacrifice 9 years of my life to tell you frickers this godforsaken piece of fiction, so you better enjoy it. Trust me, I had to fight for this one, and it is worth it. So fasten your seatbelts for some food wars. Our tale begins with Soma Yukihira having a cooking competition with his own father, Mr. Yukihira. Their judge is...
You kind of get something more than just telling the plot. He's making. Well, I don't know what he's making, but what is the word? What is the word? It was so, it starts with an F, and ends with a Y. What does that mean? I don't know, man. It's obvious. Funny. He's trying to make you laugh and all that stuff. At least he's trying to do something instead of just. Fuck. You just sound like you're dead inside with no energy. He at least sounds like he's alive and has a change in tone, which is more interesting.
Including an unnamed mom and daughter, a boy named Jamie, a bloodhound, a lizard, a cat, and an entire society of fish crackers just flopping around. From 2001 to 2004, there would be the Goldfish Crackers Stone Age. The Goldfish Crackers at this time aren't dignified. They're more goldfish than they are food crackers, though that would change as time would continue. Traits of these older goldfish included lower intelligence, size manipulation, and being able to swim in the air regardless of size. Then, in 2005, late into the night, Jamie, that lovable scamp from before, sneaks into his kitchen and takes all the goldfish crackers he can find of all different flavors, but specifically a classic bag and a color bag. Jamie goes
This was another example of sort of recapping. What I call it that kind of not really, but he's kind of talking about a lot more in this, but it's a sort of recap due to the fact that he's telling you a story, but kind of trying to make the lore and trying to make sense of what's happening in this cartoon or commercial. It makes sense due to the fact that everything has lore nowadays. So he's trying to figure it out like everyone else, while everyone else is just I don't know doing stupid things. Like yeah, but they're more entertaining due to the fact that the lore is just absurd and it becomes what was I about to say? Uh, Absurd or just always involves a multiverse, and afterwards they just kind of continue on and on. But I get something out of this. But let's talk about the problem with recaps due to the fact that a lot of they're easy to make, but how many people will watch a long one? How many more people would watch something that is short? I'm talking about short content form, like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. They they've been benefiting pretty much from their. I'll show you.
A charger cord as a rope belt?
Marge's robe has seen better days, and the kids always buy her new ones every year. Marge feels a bit jealous of them. Lisa notices this, so they goes to the department store to pick out a new robe for Marge. But while they're there, they find a spy toy that catches their interest. If they buy the toy, they won't have enough.
I don't know why it works so well in shorts. For some reason, I can't look away or stop watching it. It's weird. Even I think that's weird. The fact that it's short content. It's not really any high quality. It's just some person who wants to make a quick buck using AI and recapping like a plot. But why? Why can't I look away? Is it? Is it because it's short and it doesn't take forever, or is it because it's good? I think it's because it's pretty awful and it doesn't go on for too long. That works pretty well for it due to the fact that even though it's bad, it's over relativity, fuck, whatever. It's over fast, and that is probably the reason why these videos do better than most. So what could be done better? Well, for short content, there could be more use of trying to use recap as some sort of way to talk about something. I guess sort of review, but this is just we just talk and say your opinions and all that stuff. I have heard a AI voice recap use like jokes, but I don't remember the channel because a lot of them font the same blah 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 blah. And let's get on with it. It's over now. So bye.